everyone, this is Southern Belle 74 giving you this quick health pop-up news. Hundreds of U.S. students have been quarantined amid a measles outbreak. At least 270 unvaccinated kids are staying home from school as measles continue to spread nationwide. A bubbling measles outbreak in the upstate of South Carolina has forced 153 unvaccinated children out of school and into quarantine for a minimum of 21 days. In Minnesota, there is a small outbreak. 118 students were under quarantine in the Minneapolis St. Paul area after being exposed to the highly contagious virus. The restrictions mean 3 weeks of remote learning as parents monitor for fever, rashes, and other symptoms. Communities are having to bear the price of quarantining so many children. On Thursday, the South Carolina Department of Public Health said that a measles case has been diagnosed in Greenville County without any known link to 7 other cases in neighboring Spartanburg. What this new case tells us is that this is an active, unrecognized community transmission of measles occurring. The South Carolina cases have been identified in 2 schools, one elementary and one charter, with students from kindergarten through 12th grade. Unvaccinated children who were exposed to the virus will be excluded from school for 3 weeks, the length of time it takes for the measles exposure to cause symptoms. These measures will help us be effective in preventing the spread of measles viruses in those schools and in our communities. The K through 12 vaccination rate for measles, mumps, and rubella, which is also known as MMR, in Spartanburg County was 90% for the 2024-25 school year. Below 95% level, doctors say, is needed to protect against the outbreak. In the neighboring Greenville County, the MM vaccination rate was 90%, 0.5. The Minnesota Department of Health says 20 cases have been confirmed so far this year along the Arizona-Utah border. 103 people have been diagnosed with measles and one of the highest multi-state outbreaks in 2025. Utah health authorities have also reported 14 cases in other parts of the state. School districts are affected in these areas in the southwest part of Utah. They sent home letters to parents about the outbreak. As the childhood vaccination rates drop in the U.S., with measles, which had been eliminated domestically for about 25 years, it is making a comeback. Nationwide Centers for Disease Control and Prevention confirmed 1,563 measles cases in 2025 as of October the 7th, with the majority linked to outbreaks within the U.S. rather than international travel. Here are the symptoms: headache with a fever that may spike over 104, cough, runny nose, red watery eyes, tiny spots inside of the mouth, a rash that begins at your scalp and can travel down the neck, trunk, legs, and arms. If the outbreak continues until the end of January, coinciding with the West Texas massive outbreak, the United States will lose its status of measles eliminations. So this is something to be taken very seriously, guys. That's why I am for vaccinations. Let me know how you feel about this down in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, Southern Belle 74, as I continue to give you news that you can use.